International Cricket Council has pulled up the Pakistan Cricket Board over what it calls multiple violations during a recent match. In a letter and email sent to the PCB, the ICC cited instances of video shooting inside the stadium on match day and the posting of those videos on social media platforms, which is strictly against its guidelines. Sources indicate that the ICC is now considering action against the PCB, marking yet another flashpoint between the world body and Pakistan's cricket board. Sunil Yashkalra, sports commentator, is joining us live from Dubai, where the Asia Cup 2025 is in fact taking place. So we've now seeing the ICC pulling up the PCB over many violations, which of course is a turn after the PCB's complaints against India had been rejected by the ICC. What is this feeling like on the ground over there? What are the violations that the PCB has been pulled up over?
Well, the biggest violation, Malvika, is that they've shot inside the stadium on a match day, and they've posted the video, which is very public. When you do such meetings which are in camera, you can't be posting it in the public domain. They've done that. In fact, you asked me what is the feeling here. Everybody here is laughing. In fact, the Pakistan media is also laughing on the way that Pakistani board has been behaving. It's like a spoiled child which is just throwing a tantrum for a candy. Exactly, this is what they're doing. Just imagine, they're hosting the Asia Cup. They've thrown a tantrum of not coming to India. Okay, Indian board was graceful enough taking the entire tournament to UAE. Then they throw a tantrum that India didn't do the handshake, and they started crying over it and creating problem about a guy who's been the ICC referee for over 400-500 matches. If you look at it, he's officiated in over 124 matches for India, over 100 matches for Pakistan. Even then, Pakistan held a press conference in Pakistan showcasing how Pycroft was more of an Indian supporter. So when it comes from the former chairmen and the commentators like Amiz Raja talking about it, I mean, it definitely is bound to work. Remember, Asian Council is hosting it. Pakistan is the head. However, the entire tournament is under the ICC cricket throughout. So obviously the ICC will now ask tough questions. There are 140 guidelines for the cricketers, for boards, sponsors, and also the broadcasters that they have to adhere to, including the media, when they come inside the stadium. So this was one of it, but you will hear more of it coming in the next few hours, that ICC is going to slam them down with various things, Malvika.
Well, sir, also, what sort of an action can we expect the ICC to take in such a case where we're seeing that they've flagged multiple violations by the Pakistani Cricket Board?
See, first of all, they're going to do some financial implication to it, in the sense they will stop some of the officials who've given the hard statements, B, apology, C, they will do some pointing and points table. They will do some kind of hard things. It's still very unclear what action that can be taken. It has to be either financial or minus points for the country when the report of a tournament is made. And this has a implication in holding and hosting the tournaments in the future. So Pakistan may be stripped off of any of the future things, considering that their board is not mature enough to handle such things.